I told you guys a story about my favorite food in the entire world, but let me show you how to make it. You're gonna need some air leaf, some spinach, your choice of meat. I'm using beef and cow skin, crayfish, smoked dry fish, scotch bonnet peppers, bouillon seasoning, salt, palm oil, and some friends who enjoy the food you just made. Let's get started. First, we're going to set up our meats to cook because this takes the longest, about 50 minutes on the stove. So in a large pan, I'm gonna add the beef, crayfish, bouillon seasoning, and salt. I'm gonna add enough water to cover the meat, stir it, and put the lid on and let that cook. I'm gonna do the exact same thing with my cow skin. So bouillon seasoning, crayfish, salt, water, cover it, and just let it cook. I'm going to check on both of those in about 45 minutes. But now I'm going to soak my dried fish to soften up the skin a little bit. While that's soaking, I'm pressing the water out of the spinach, and I'm also soaking my arrow. Now I'm gonna soak this for about an hour. This is going to remove the bitterness from the arrow and make it quite soft. About 50 minutes later, I check on my meat and make sure that it's nice and soft and easy to chew like we like it. The worst thing is having hard meat that you cannot chew in an arrow. I also check on my skin and make sure it's easy to poke through. I take it off of the heat and reserve some of my dried fish is frozen because it's coming straight from Cameroon. So to preserve it, we put it in the freezer. And when we're ready to cook, we soak it for about 45 minutes in hot water. I grounded up some crayfish in a large pan. I'm adding the beef, cow skin, and finally our spinach. I add the broth, mix it real well, cover it, and cook it for about 20 minutes. While that's cooking, we rinse the arrow, remove the excess water, and then for the dried fish, we remove the skin and cut it in little pieces that are like bite-sized. We add the fish in the arrow. We blend some scotch bonnet peppers, add that, some bouillon seasoning, salt, and crayfish. Everything like adding and mixing takes about 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes, we create a little hole in the bottom of the pan, and then we pour the palm oil. We add the scotch peppers around, we cover it, and we let it cook for another 10 minutes. And at this point, your arrow is done. Now it's time to taste your arrow. This is the point where you're thinking, okay, what needs to be added? Do I need more salt? Do I need more bouillon seasoning? Maybe the palm oil needs to cook it a little longer, but in my case, it was perfect. No adjustment was needed. So all there was left to do is celebrate. But that's it. See you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.